Alright, so it went from Touma going through billions and countless different types of suffering and agony, just all types of torture. And now he's going against the world? Like, how, does his suffering not end? I mean, I don't know fully what's about to happen here, but it's like, okay, versus the world, like, what do you mean? Like, against friends and stuff? Have to make certain decisions that he just doesn't want to do. Yeah, we just had to see. Or is it just simply what I'm seeing right here in the video? FBI Most Wanted, I guess, did some certain organization or something. Yeah, they're like after him, I guess. And now he just, well, probably has to fight, but he'll run away at the same time while keeping his friend safe. So yeah, we're just getting to that here. Good 10-minute video. And yeah, if you guys haven't already, yeah, go check out the New Testament 9 video that I just did. That summary, yeah, make sure you go take that out, because I'm kind of doing this in order right now. And yeah, if you guys have any other requests, I should get to them soon. By the time, whenever this gets uploaded, it should be like, what, January 5th or something at this point, that Friday. But other than that, I'm gonna just get this started. Hope you guys will enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe. And yeah, let's just see what he means by Touma versus the world.
Touma became a wanted criminal across the entire planet, simply because he swore to protect and save the life of one girl. And he was willing to declare war upon all of the Earth's population to achieve this. But it was not just any girl. It was a literal magic god known as Othinus, who had previously tormented Touma in billions of hells, which I talk about in this video on screen right now. Although if you go watch that one, make sure you come back here and finish the story. By the way, Othinus is the anime gender-bent version of Odin.
Yeah.
Figured that out.
Actually, how old is she?
His mental state was still intact, and he had aged more than numbers I can count.
Oh no,
that
really doesn't matter. Before, how old is she, right?
As he faced a boss rush of earth-shattering proportions. After the world was restored, Touma escaped with Othinus from Sargasso, using her bone boat, but Othinus is now slowly dying due to the fairy spell that hit her before she destroyed the world. In order to save Othinus, Touma must take her to Denmark, to Egerskov Castle, where in Mimir's spring, Othinus sacrificed her right eye to become a magic god. If this other eye is retrieved from the spring and is reinserted into her, then she would become a human once more, which would save her life from the spell. Also, Othinus can't use magic, as that would speed up the process of her death. Touma vows to battle the entire world to save Othinus, as he also becomes a wanted criminal worldwide for assisting her, as no one else knows what happened between them. Academy City send Accelerator, the strongest Esper, who loses purpose to Touma, to hopefully prompt Academy City that sending anyone else after him would be pointless. Accelerator truly taking an L for the team.
Okay, W. I like that.
Runs after Touma, but he makes a swift escape. The two continue on.
Nah, she's was gonna be some fan service type of incident.
With the Patriarch Kranz using a spell against Touma, which backfires, causing the Russians to retreat while Touma is knocked out by another opponent. He then wakes up to be surrounded by the representatives from the land of Team. Ah yes, Britain. Kanzaki, Aqua, Knight Leader and Carissa in a floating fortress known as Hotel Ariel. And Touma says, "Screw this, I'm out of here," jumping out the fortress while tumbling down to the surface, banking that Kanzaki would rescue his ass. Kanzaki then protects him from the others on the surface, while Touma and Othinus bail.
Yeah, we know you got her.
Marianne, who is annoyed Othinus didn't make her dream reality come true with her powers. And so Marianne summons gods and shit using a sword known as Daneslef, but Touma destroys it and saves Marianne from getting hit by her own summoned god.
Marianne, that's her name.
To an end. Touma is then captured by the US military, presumably for storing so many lollies in his apartment.
Hey,
and he is
yo!
put on the phone to the greatest president of all time.
Oh,
Sorry,
him,
Donald,
okay.
It's Roberto Katse. Touma attempts to explain the situation to him, and killing Othinus would be a mistake. The two are let go, but they are now confronted by numerous 5-overs, machines which each are modelled after level 5 Espers with their advanced weaponry. As they attempt to make an escape, the machines are hacked as Misaka Makoto enters the fray.
See, look, that's what we
does
got.
Touma
Them
stalk her on
friends.
This time? This girl needs a restraining order. Misaka wants answers from her not-so-secret crush about why he is helping a wanted criminal. Touma tells her the world was destroyed, but then there was another world where everyone was happy, warranting a reaction from Misaka, thinking this guy has gone crazy. Touma admits he selfishly destroyed the happiness of the Earth's population by wanting his own world back, but Misaka's like, nah, who would want to live in a paradise where your past mistakes and sins don't exist? Since Misaka herself would rather learn the lesson of giving her DNA map away, causing the creation and deaths of thousands of her clones, then that be altered in a twisted way to create a false sense of happiness. Man, this is deep. Thanks to the reverse talk no jutsu of
Was that? I was about to say
Touma is
Naruto,
shook,
bro.
and she defeats him for the first time via hug. Plus, Touma no longer blames himself now for wanting to go back to his reality thanks to this. He later wakes up and is given permission to continue without the stalker following him anymore. The next problem in the way is Birdway and Index, who come up with a great idea. Let's recreate the weapon that destroyed the world 2 volumes ago, with no possible way to restore the world if we do use Gungnir and threaten someone with it. I swear the characters in Index come up with the worst plans of all time. Anyway, Touma prioritizes stopping Index, whose singing was supporting Birdway's version of Gungnir, and in typical Touma fashion, accidentally touches her chest, causing her to scream and the lance to break. Never change, Touma. Never change.
Yeah, that whole.
Touma and Othinus
This is gonna be some type of fan service, right?
And Sylvia.
Some embarrassing
Othinus being
moments.
the guy who has a personal vendetta against Othinus for taking away his opportunity to become a magic god for herself.
He gonna get his get
Touma
back.
gets beaten the shit out of him by Olorus's yandere girlfriend Sylvia, while Brunhild is about to kill Othinus, going against Sylvia's sadistic wish to make Othinus suffer a long and painful death. However, the plot is twisted as Olorus, the man who should want revenge against Othinus, intervenes, knocking out both of the saints at the cost of breaking his arms by the sheer force. He explains to Othinus and Touma that Touma already did his job for him by defeating Othinus, and that killing her would turn Touma into a true monster. I wonder if that's foreshadowing for a future arc. Nah, Komachi doesn't kill major characters. But yeah, Olorus spares them as they are given permission to advance. They finally arrive at Mimir's Spring. At the top of a strange hill of bodies sits the next boss. 4. Not that one. The one that looks like a chick. He has just defeated the entirety of Othinus' former organization, Gremlin, single-handedly. He challenges Touma as his next opponent. 4 has nothing against Touma, or even Othinus as her former subordinate. He just cares about fighting worthy challengers, because he's based. Taika Waititi, take notes. 4 activates his almighty form, which allows him to rotate the entire planet in order to move him to the right position, where he's best suited to win, giving the illusion of teleportation. Touma has no chance of hitting him, and gets his ass beat.
Yeah, I can tell. That is a crazy angle. I mean, he's punching them down like that.
But whatever. 4 is badly injured and concedes, giving Touma the victory as Othinus prepares to retrieve her eye. However, Othinus begins to doubt herself. Does a person like her truly deserve to be saved in this moment, after the acts of terrorism she has caused, in addition to exposing Touma to...
Yeah, she's done some crazy things.
Everything that existed in the universe.
So they took everything away too?
Not. So she says, I don't need no man, as she rejects her chauvinistic hero and starts to use her crossbow magic, knowing that it will result in her death. Gee, after all that effort Touma went, taking her across Denmark in the freezing cold, getting his ass beat multiple times, and nearly getting killed, and when they finally arrive, this is how Othinus treats Touma? Well, that fucking sucks. No wonder he has bad luck. Touma has to avoid hundreds of magical crossbows, so powerful that even just one of them can destroy a planet. He states that Othinus should live with her sins, and even a person like her deserves happiness. Ain't that sweet? Despite Othinus' godlike power, the billions of times Touma fought Othinus in the previous volume comes in handy, as he's able to anticipate and dodge her attacks as he closes in. Instead of giving Othinus the classic gender equality treatment in the form of a right hook to the face, Touma gives her a big old hug. saying, "I've won, Othinus." Her body then crumbles into light as she states that he saved her and thanks Touma for not giving up on her. "I'm not crying, I swear." Meanwhile, it's revealed that other magic gods exist and are just endlessly chilling with nothing to do.
So that's when they
separate from the physical world.
make their
The hidden
appearance.
world. They are kinda like the Shinigami from Death Note in that regard. However, their peace doesn't last forever, as Aleister Crowley invades the hidden world, saying he waited for the right opportunity to attack them and was actually aware the world was destroyed prior. Aleister basically wants revenge against the gods and magic as a whole, as he blames them for the premature death of his daughter, but that's another story entirely. Anyway, the gods and the Phantom Man clash, as the hidden world is destroyed in the process. Back to Touma, as he's now in hospital. But he's not alone, as psych, Othinus is still alive, but not without cost. She's now only 15 centimeters tall, as she's now been downgraded from a literal god to a generic fantasy sidekick that can get overpowered by a domestic cat. She survived as Touma's Imagine Breaker, which negates supernatural powers, had cancelled the fairy spell within Othinus, stopping it from completing the killing process, but still turning her into a fairy. Touma then tells her, "You must forever watch the world of happiness you went far as suicide to look away from. That is the greatest punishment humanity can give you now that we have achieved victory over a magic god." As New Testament Volume 10 ends. The Othinus arc is arguably the greatest in the entire Toaru franchise, so I hope you enjoyed this summary, and if you'd like to see more index or unique anime related content on the channel, then please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
That is it for this one. Okay, well, yeah, that just Touma versus, yeah, he did have to go get some friends, but at the same time, that's why they're called friends. They were helping him out. And when, yeah, it's like right when he finally gets to the destination, it's like, oh, okay, so now you don't want to. It's like we just did all of this, and it's like, okay, hold up, you better get that. But yeah, I mean, she's still here, and it's like he already took away the whole was it the spell with his Imagine Breaker, so it's kind of whatever now. But still, I'm like, you better get that eye. Nah, making me go through all of this. But it all worked out in the end. Okay, so now I can see like what happens, what's like what happens in this time, that time. Okay, like when did she get smaller? And this whole Touma versus the war, I didn't even know nothing about that. So that's why I was like, I didn't know, like, was it a whole organization or something going after him? And as we can see, what do you say, the president was trying to do that. Had what, Thor? Okay, yeah, some more characters I still gotta know about. But yeah, that was about it. Actually, let me see this. Was that actual? Yeah, literal Naruto character. Okay, all right. Well, guess that's about it though. Yeah, because some of this, I mean, it's pretty understandable, especially her. Yes, I already know about those incidents with her when they were animated. Then plenty of other people, yes. It's going to be some type of embarrassing fan service type of thing. Yeah, you already know how that's going to be. And then they're going to be too embarrassed, and then out of nowhere, yeah, here we go. So, I mean, they really could have stopped it right here. I mean, they have him at gunpoint, do they not? But yeah, I guess it just worked out for them, and they were able to move along. Just set them free. And what else as we go along? I mean, I guess I respect him on that. I mean, his revenge, even so, it's kind of the thing like, I'm gonna get my revenge, but it does not have to be me. You know, you think it's be something like personal, but no, it didn't have to be him. So it's, since Touma already did it, it's like, okay, well, we're good. I mean, he's sacrificing, what he say, his arms there, but okay. I mean, if he's fine, he's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, also, what is this from? Yeah, what type of game is this from? Or it looks like a game. Was it Imaginary Fest or something? I think I tried to look into that one time, and I think it's only in like Japan or something. Yeah, I think I had to do a lot just to get that. I mean, not too much, but yeah, obviously I don't understand Japanese like that. I mean, I know some, but like not all. And I know it's not like you need to really understand it. Sometimes it's just like simple gameplay mechanics. But yeah, I do want to at least understand what I'm looking at and being able to read if there are, because there's gonna be like summaries of certain people. So yeah, if it's like Thor, for example, like summary on his abilities or something, I want to know like, yeah, what card, or however Imaginary Fest works. You know, what card do I need to use, or what type of attack do I need to use to have that advantage? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, is that a game or something that's been shown? And then also, what was it? Oh yeah, the animation. Yeah, what was that? Because that looked almost completely like the studio themselves. And if I missed that somewhere, then what? I'm surprised, because yeah, I did not know where that was from. And then there was another one too. Well, I think, well, yeah, from New Testament 9. I think you guys will probably already like put in the comments. But yeah, it was like Othinus in the middle. Then like two other characters come from like the left, or yeah, left and right. So like one character from the left pops up, and then one character from the right pops up or something. And then just cut out from what I've seen from Aeon's video. It just cuts from there once he edits it or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just that whole animation in the game. I just need to know about that. Yeah, like what is that from? But other than that, that is it from New Testament 9 and 10. I think, yeah, one, or if not, yeah, the most important out of them all right now. And yeah, whatever else from there on, yeah, 11, 12, 13, yeah, all of that. So yeah, but I feel like I got the most important out of the way. Definitely, yeah, more deep into the story with Othinus and all that. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe again, and I'll just see you guys in the next one.